our epic RV adventure. Thanks for being here.
What's up?
Kill Universe. Thanks for coming. And Budget Bushcraft and RV Life. Thanks for coming. Bucks Van D, nice to see you here.
I just watched your video on fibromyalgia.
Yeah, Christina has fibromyalgia.
I'm a very happy person just to be alive. Thank you for coming.
Happy Place Diaries. Thanks for being here.
Lucky dog.
Daydreams about nice things. Nice to see you. Lucky Dogs Productions. Hi. Blue Wave.
Blue Wave. Did you like the makeup I did for him?
Thanks for being here. JC's Journeys. Thanks for being here. Happy Place Diaries Ray. Thanks, Happy Place Diaries.
See, some people found the echo cool.
Yeah, well, we can put the echo back later.
We'll do Twilight Zone.
Let's see now. Who else is here? Beyond Beauty 3. Thanks for coming. Reverend Tommy Two Tones. Thanks for being here. Wow, the chat's going fast.
Well, it's because you went to the
Whoa,
beginning.
Nelly RV Adventures. Thanks for being here.
I was entertaining them.
New Horizon, Susan. Thank you for coming. Grassroots Living. Bonjour, bonsoir, et bonne nuit.
Pas bonne nuit encore. Not yet. We still have to we have to answer the questions.
Happy Place Camping. Thanks for coming. And I think, Mark and MJ's RV Adventures. Thanks for being here. And I think we're almost caught up. Posh Cats Camping, all the way from the UK.
That is
Thanks
so cool.
for being here.
Did we send them?
Oh.
What happened?
Slow Momentum Keith, thanks for the
thank
super
you.
chat. It's much appreciated. You didn't have to do it, but you did.
You know he only does that on YouTube. He only does. Thank you for the super chat. So our next video, even though it's for postage.
Is that?
What?
Okay. I was just catching up to the super chat. I was like, I thought maybe he did it again. I was like, whoa. For postage, when you sent, yes. Well, it's already sent, but thanks for the postage.
But we'll still add him. We'll say thank you on our next edited, recorded video.
Great day. Day's great adventure. Thanks for coming. And we're caught up. Great.
So before we do the questions that we were asked on van life, as in why we're picking a van for an RV, there are like 15 questions you can answer with us. We received some stickers.
We did.
So we do sticker exchange. We do not sell our stickers. People who want one.
We got some mail.
Just send us an email. Oh, that's a lot of stickers.
That's a lot of stickers. Yeah.
Okay. So first we want to say thank you, and we want to show the new stickers that we got.
Yeah, we want to say thank you to everybody who sent us some stickers. First sticker.
Well, these are not the only ones.
Well, they're not in order, and it's not the only ones we got, but these are the ones we got this week. So, Buckeye Kitty.
That's a cool sticker.
That's a cool sticker. Thanks for the sticker. Next, we got.
And it came with a cute card.
Yeah, nice card. Extraordinary Journey. Thank you for the sticker.
That's really cool. I want to see that one. I didn't get to see that. He keeps them. Well, he's supposed to keep them, but sometimes I don't get to see them. That's really
nice.
Next one.
Yeah. Happy Place Camping. Thank you.
Let me see. That's cool.
Back the other one?
Yes. Takes the stickers away from me. I feel like I'm back in elementary school.
And the last one. That's
Which
it.
one's this? Oh, that was not even open.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay. Oh!
And in this one, we have a card.
That's a cool business card.
And a sticker. Proceeding on in America, POA. Thank you for the sticker.
That's a big one. That's almost as big. Is that as big as ours? This is cool. So you have our sticker?
Yep, I have our sticker.
So if you guys want to do a trade, because we only do lives every second Monday, so I know not everybody.
So this is our sticker. I'd be glad to send it to you if you want to swap. If not, you can just send us your address to our email, which is justinandchristina1@gmail.com, which is in our About section on our channel page. Just send us your address and we'll send you a sticker.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to make like...
Happy Trails Camping. Thanks for coming.
So we're not going to put it on our van because this is our vacation van and we don't know if it's going to be our permanent van.
The Art of RVing. Thanks for being here.
I'm going to make like a scrapbook.
More fam fun. We got their sticker. Thanks for coming.
Okay, cool. POA, you got our sticker?
JC's journey. I think I said hi to you again, but if not,
still
welcome
waiting.
to the chat.
Grassroots Living. Still waiting on our stickers. Did they get?
Yeah, we sent them all out. Maybe the mail got delayed. You might get them sometime this week. Let us know if you don't get them by next week. We'll send you another one.
Because RV Underway just got theirs.
RV Underway had
not our.
There's like at Tampa.
Okay, who just got theirs?
Proceeding On in America just got theirs a little while ago, and
Meant to Be RVing.
Meant to Be RVing also got theirs. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So just contact us if you didn't get them. Do we have to order more stickers?
Happy Place Camping also got ours.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know we're in Canada.
So the mail may take a little longer because of customs and everything if you're in the States.
Which I don't understand because it's a letter.
Yeah, but sometimes it gets held up. I don't know why, but that's the way it is.
So that was awesome. So we got the stickers. And today...
Poshcats Camping got our sticker too.
Awesome. Oh, and that was...
And they're in the UK.
They got it faster.
Yeah.
Debbie says hi. Hello.
Who's Debbie? Oh,
Debbie.
Blue Wave. Bob and Debbie. Yeah.
More family fun travel. We got yours. Cool. Not ours, as I talked about. It's okay. So I meant that we are waiting on getting our own stickers. Okay. I was like, that's okay. No, it's because we don't register them. We just
sent them out, and whatever comes in. Our epic RV adventure. We're waiting on yours for sure. Tomorrow. Okay, so they're gonna mail it tomorrow.
I don't have anybody's stickers. Only 2. I have none to trade. It's okay. You don't trade.
Would you like one? Box Van D, you don't have to trade with us. Just go to our About section and send us an email at Justin and Christina, all spelled out one word, 1@gmail.com. Send us your address or wherever you want us to send a sticker.
We send.
I will send it to you.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no fee. There's nothing.
It's just for.
We like swapping stickers, but we'll send you a sticker anyway. Because
our community is like a family, so it's fun to have the stickers because it represents each YouTube channel, and then when you get to meet each other. But if we meet each other live, we swap right away.
Definitely.
But since we're not on the road really like that much, although we're going to be traveling on Tabarnouche once the baby's here.
Yeah, next year's a big year for us.
We'll see how it works out.
Hopefully we'll be able to do everything.
Okay. And if you guys, crossing on Box Van D. Perfect. So this is, I know we usually keep the whole networking till the end, but guys, talk and enjoy. And it's the whole subscribership, but stickers, I think swapping stickers is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it increases the strength of everything that comes to our creative side of the YouTube. I mean, you get to see your
no,
style.
we won't be coming to courtside next year. Actually, it depends on the dates, but
Maybe.
most likely not.
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Because we're doing several trips. We're doing across Canada.
Yeah, in August we're doing cross Canada, so that's gonna be
to Vancouver.
A little trip of about 3 weeks long.
A little. He says 3 weeks.
And then when we come back, we have a Van Fest to go to for about a week. And then we have the Mayberry meetup in October.
So the meetup.
And then we have Tampa in January, which we then are going to go down to Key West. So it depends when the courtside is.
Isn't it at the same time as Tampa usually?
I think it's around the same time as Tampa. So I'm not sure we'll be able to make it because I think we'll be in Key West at that time.
Address. Okay. So I post my address in my description on most of my videos.
All right. So then we'll just check out your videos and we'll send you a sticker. No problem, Bugs Van D.
So that's it. Is there anybody else before we get to the whole van life questions and answers?
Serenity Meadow Permaculture. That's a new one. Remember, welcome to the chat.
Squat 415, bench 275.
Well, you've been looking at my Facebook page or something?
Is that what you do or what you expect my husband to do? Because I'm pregnant and I still bench a plate, so it all depends on. But that's off topic. Does anybody who wants a sticker not have a sticker?
Lisa! Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
We are still working on the Mayberry. Okay, Grassroots Living. We are going to be that one because we
are going to be at the Mayberry meetup. We're already reserved
with the baby, the prince, and the princess. So with Angel and
we're bringing
Michael.
Angel with us. Yeah.
Oh, Beyond Beauty 3. I would love a sticker. Okay.
All right. So just send us an address at justinandchristina1@gmail.com. You can find it in the About section in our channel page. And send us the address and we'll send you the sticker.
Kathy's Outdoor Adventures. You don't need to. Just email us. It may take a while. Speaking
of RV Underway, he just came in. So welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here.
The Mayberry will be awesome. Yes, and I won't be pregnant. I may have a baby attached to me, but I mean, I think I'll be able to.
Kathy's Outdoor Adventures. Just send us an email. We'll send you a sticker. No problem.
And then we'll have Angel. You'll get that. We'll get to do pet therapy with Angel.
Yes, everybody at the Mayberry will get to meet Angel if they want.
If they want. Okay, so I know you want one of our stickers. Of course, we want one of your stickers.
Who's this?
New Vision Security Service. Oh, that was at RV Underway. We all want stickers.
We want all the stickers.
All of them. Give me stickers. This stems back from like elementary school where you're like
you get the little stars and stuff on your homework and things.
Well, because you can put it in a book.
Yeah.
And it's like anyway, that's my little geek.
That's mementos and memories and being part of a community.
Especially when people change stickers, because then you can see the channel grow.
Because they get the new stickers, and then you can see the old stickers and the new stickers. Anyway, enough about stickers.
Every time it's late at night, we've been up since like 6 or 7 a.m. here. Alrighty then.
It's been a long day.
It's okay. Being here is worth it with you guys. You guys are super fun. Even when I'm tired and my pregnancy brain is going beep boo beep boo beep boo. It is going beep boo beep.
Nomadic Hippie, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming. Traveling down the banisters. Good to see you.
They sent us an email for a sticker swap.
No problem.
Did you get it?
I think I sent it to them already, actually. So thanks.
Okay. You're getting tired of talking about stickers? Like, stickers!
Stickers!
Okay. So the beep boop beep boop boop. Okay. So thank you guys for being here.
Oh, we also want to thank everybody that's here. We already thanked a lot of people in our community tab and everywhere else. We hit a milestone today of 2,200, over 2,200 subscribers. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed to us.
Yeah, because I mean, if nobody subscribed, you know, really, well, you have a channel, but
RV Dog, thanks for coming.
So thank you, and we'll thank you again because
Bluegrass, that's a new one. Thanks for being here.
People are going to keep coming in.
For sure.
Thank you.
37 in the house and 22 thumbs up.
Thank you.
Hit the thumbs up, please. Much appreciated.
Okay. Are we going to get to the whole van life questions that we were asked by like
Thank you, Blue Wave.
It's never going to hold over. Okay. On your way to 3K. We appreciate everything because we
don't really find ourselves that interesting, but hey, we try.
Take it. We'll be making more videos soon as I give birth. I've been lazy on the workout videos because
the workout videos have died down a little bit.
I still work out. You can ask him to make a couple.
I'll think about it.
Makes his wife do all the work. It's in front of the camera, but you do all the work behind.
Yeah, I do all the editing and everything else. Okay, so
these were questions that have to do
with van life.
More van life because we have RV van life.
Since we're part of van life.
Yeah, so we're part of the RV and the whole van life community.
The first question we're going to be looking at, number one. Well, there's 15 of them, but I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but we'll see. Number one is, why choose traveling in a van? I'm sure many of you must ask the same question since you have all Class C's, Class A's, and trailers.
Tasha has a van.
Tasha has a van, but I mean, a lot of people have a hard time wondering why someone would pick a van.
And why someone wants to go full-time ultimately in a van.
We wanted to have a vehicle that was versatile, meaning that we could not only go camping with it, but we could use it as an everyday vehicle, as well as like our eventual plan is to go full-time. And we're not planning on going full-time within the campsites or boondocking out in the middle of nowhere all the time. We plan on being in a city
to work.
And to be able to park in a city, the van was the best option for us because a lot of I don't know how it is in the States, but in Canada, after 21 feet, you're not really allowed to keep that on the streets for very long. So we wanted to keep it under 21 feet, which happens to be a van, because the taller vehicles also are not allowed on the street. So
yeah, because our objective, especially even though I did fall in love with the 24-footers, I am on board with the whole 20 feet thing because
the art of RVing has 5 vans. You're a lucky man.
You have what?
5 vans.
How? Okay. There's just I can't.
I guess he collects them.
Wow.
Oh wait, I think he had VWs, if I'm not mistaken.
Just wow.
Anyway, okay.
But ours is an older one, which
Honey and me. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you here.
The objective when we say
space, bro. Thanks for coming.
Bro. No, so don't say that. It's for kids. So the reason I'm on board, even though the mommy and me, since we're having a kid, really liked the 23.
We did consider getting a truck camper, grassroots living, but I'm not crazy about pickup trucks.
RV underway, thank you.
RV underway, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do it, but you did.
He says, yes, all is pretty good with the pregnancy. The only thing that's annoying right now is every time I go to the doctor, we spend 8 hours there only for her to spend 5 minutes with me and say, okay, everything's good. Go home. See you next week.
Yeah.
So I should be happy, but because everything's good, but it takes like all day. So Okay, I'm just going to finish answering question 1. Question 1 is because I've agreed, like, we want to move to Vancouver and the prices are 3 times more expensive than Montreal. And full-time van living would allow us to give stability to the child and stay there 7 to 8 months and work in the city or develop an online income. And then we can leave when it's colder for less time, 3 to 4 months full-time travel instead of 6 and 6. It's more financially viable. Also less gas.
Ska Punk Oi Alternative Living. Thanks for coming.
He was here. He says, VanLife is the best thing. You can park it anywhere on the streets. And it's, we're not saying
that you can't park it anywhere on the street. But that's actually one of the reasons why we're deciding to go with a van.
Yeah, that's why he says VanLife is great. Thank you, Blue
Thank you, Blue A, for the super chat. You really didn't have to do it, but you did, and we appreciate it.
But also, our objective is not to live inside the van. Our objective is...
Well, the objective is to live out of the van, not in the van.
Mixed city, with being able to to go into the mountains, especially with a kid, because I was poor and we never went anywhere. I was like one of those inner city kids who never, like, only got to see the trees and the parks, and I don't want that for our kid. And okay, that was question 1. And other people who have fifth wheels and RVs, they're so gorgeous.
They are. And we saw a lot of Class C's or B pluses that we really, really liked. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to park that. The
non-minimalist in me.
We wouldn't be able to park that on the city street.
The non-minimalist in me was going goo goo gaga.
Let's go to question number 2.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I was just remembering the Korean culture.
Melnet Living Free Zip Code List. Thank you for the sticker. You didn't have to do it, but you did, and we're thankful.
We're very thankful.
Oh, and everybody who gives a super chat or a sticker today, we're going to put you down in the community tab as having done so with your channel link. And just to see how grateful we are.
Nomadic
Hippie. I did have to do it, so I did, but it's okay not to appreciate. We still appreciate it, Nomadic Hippie. Thank you for the super chat.
That was funny. You good?
Good one.
You good? He got you.
He got me.
Okay, so that was a question that was asked. And
are you planning to go to Banff National Park on your trip across Canada? We are going to pass by Banff. I don't know how much time we're going to stay there. We may just...
It takes us through the road.
We're going to go through there. So we'll probably spend a day or 2 there, but we're not going to be there for very long. We might do a separate trip next time.
It takes 2 days, like 48 hours to drive across straight.
No, it doesn't.
To Vancouver? Didn't you check?
Oh, yeah. No, it takes 2 full days of driving.
It takes 48 hours.
So we're going to have to split that up into about 5 or 6 days of driving.
Because let's not forget, I'm going to have like a 4-month-old who needs like milk and doesn't sleep, and the doggy that needs to pee. So it's going to take us a while to grow across Canada and back.
So yes, we'll most likely stop at the major attractions like Banff, but we may not stop there for very long.
Honey and Me, yes. That's why if we move there, it's VanLife.
Yeah, we'll probably might meet up with Honey and Me because she's on Vancouver Island. And we're probably going to go visit Vancouver Island, specifically Victoria and Nanaimo. So,
Meet up
with Honey and Me if she's there next August.
It's just that the reason Vancouver is attractive for 8 months out of the year is our degrees in health and me continuing on from my master's to the PhD. I can get paid to do my PhD. Not
to mention that winter's only 2 months over there. Rather than 5 over here.
So VanLife is an alternative of being able to spend time with our baby and him not having to work very much, and me being able to take a less expense, like actually get paid to finish my PhD as a TA. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Question 2.
Okay. Question 2. What are the basic things you need to be self-contained and comfortable
for us
in the van?
For us. Not in
For
general.
us, we need a bed area, a lounge area,
A second bed for the baby.
a toilet, shower, and a cooking area. So these are all things that can be fit into a van. Obviously, the lounge area and the bed area have to be separate. So 2 separate living areas for us.
And Scott Punk says, is your van fixed up? Okay, so the only thing that's left?
Okay, our van is completely fixed up. The only thing that's left really is for
mechanically.
Mechanically it's completely sound. It's just I have to rebuild the back section.
The bed only.
The bed area. And put all the cabinets and everything back into place.
Just put everything back.
Redo the floor.
Because we changed the hot water, the heater.
We did a lot of changes, yeah.
So the only thing that's left is like aesthetic, and I wanted to change the curtains. So it's not
major. Well, we're also going to be repainting the cabinets white. So yeah,
that's aesthetic.
That's aesthetic. Yeah.
That's aesthetic. So, and then you'll be able to see the tour. But the tour, I'm a perfectionist. So the curtains have to be in that I'm making. And we're covering the seats. But yes, you will see a tour.
All right. Number 3, boondocking versus campsites versus city camping. Well, I think we've kind of answered this in an earlier question. But one thing we would like about having a van is that we can do all of these. And especially the city camping, because we do need to make money and be in the city for a decent amount of time.
Because like we said, we want to create stability for the child. So city camping will be important if I'm near the university and it's very expensive in that area, and it'll allow us. But then we can use our 1,000 Trails memberships and go to Lindell Beach.
We are going to get a 1,000 Trails membership to be able to go to the 1,000 Trails. There's one
in Canada,
in Vancouver, near Vancouver.
It's 1 hour away.
In BC, it's
Lindell Beach.
Lindell Beach.
There's one.
That's where there's a
so we can do like
1,000 Trails.
4-day city, 3-day 1,000 Trails. Go back and forth. So that's cool. So we'll get city with some like pool and for the kid and so on, and relax, and we can go back and forth the way we want. And then with the 1,000 Trails, well, when it's cold, bye bye Canada. Bye-bye. Love Canada, but bye-bye.
Well, I guess a lot less cold in Vancouver than it does in Quebec. I can tell you that. Okay, so...
No, I didn't lose my words. It's 4. Didn't lose my dog.
Number 4. What about winter van life? Is it doable? And the answer is yes, it's doable. A lot of people in Quebec and in Ontario, they actually live in their van throughout the winter.
They snowboard,
but they have the proper heating to be able to do that. Usually a heater that takes the fuel from the gas tank, which Westbasco, or the other one. One works on diesel and the other one works on gas, and that creates a dry heat, which is what you want. Because when you use propane to heat your van, cuddle. You have a lot of moisture to deal with.
You just gotta cuddle.
You just gotta cuddle.
More. I adore you, and
get extra sleeping bags and a couple of extra jackets.
So I think
maybe
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, I was I like cuddling, and Angel can be days, but I think we would have made a concession. We would have not wanted as luxurious as we want on our second van. So this one's for vacation. But for a winter one,
Melnet Living Free Codeless is an NN. We appreciate all the NNs. And we can follow her on Instagram or him on Instagram.
Cool.
I think it's a her. Mel. Not sure.
You gonna tell us?
Okay.
You can answer. So winter van life is, when it gets to -17 around here, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Not Celsius.
Not Celsius.
I don't know if cuddling, even if you have good insulation.
I don't think that'll work. You actually have to insulate pretty well and have a good heater.
But then
to make it through the winter.
But then you're stuck inside the van. The objective of
having a van, since it's very cozy, as in small footprint, you don't want to be in the van all the time. So
the goal is to be outside and enjoy a bit
I don't know
of nature.
I don't know how people actually live in a van throughout the winter.
Okay, in their defense,
but I guess it's
in their defense, they're not a husband of this size.
I guess
a woman, a baby, and a dog. Most of them.
Most of them are singles or couples.
In their defense.
All right. Next, number 5, safety concerns in a van. Well, on this one, maybe it's because we're in Canada, but we generally don't have safety concerns. At most, if we don't like an area, we just drive off and go somewhere else. Safety concerns?
Well, there's no, but we're not really allowed to hold guns.
We don't really have guns in Canada, so.
So maybe that meant safety concerns when we go to the U.S.?
Yeah, maybe when we go to the U.S.
Guys, are we too trusting? Are we like, I do martial arts. I don't know. Every time we go to the U.S., people leave us alone. I don't know if we look scary.
Like Jurgen's Journeys.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
Are we
Good
scary?
to see you.
Or should we be concerned?
Wheels Water Wonder. Thanks for coming.
Actually,
welcome to the chat.
They see Angel, who's not even a real pit bull, and people run away.
Yeah, they cross the street.
That's maybe our protection.
All right. Number 6. What do you eat while living in a van?
Food?
Pretty much anything you would eat in a house or sticks and bricks. The only thing is that you have to have what you need to cook it. And we have we have a
cooktop?
A cooktop and a microwave. So the cooktop is propane powered, and the microwave we have to be plugged in to use it. But we even seen vans with a stove, which
we want an oven.
We want an oven, which we're gonna have an oven in our next van.
I cook a lot, and
she bakes a lot.
I do.
I cook a lot.
I bake. I like a baking. At one point, I'm going to do a van lasagna.
Peanut butter and bread, says the art of RVing. You can only go so far with PB&J.
PB&J?
PB&J.
Okay. I was like, really? Okay. Okay, so these are questions that a mix of subscribers have asked us and people who are not necessarily in the RV community. They're like, huh? How do you do it? I'm like, no, you can.
Of course, in a van, you want to stock up on canned foods and dry stuff that you can mix in with water and things like that, because it does keep better.
Yeah, but let's not forget that our goal is half city, half.
But since we're going to be in the city, we'll be able to buy our stuff fairly fresh almost every day.
Especially if we go city, 1,000 trails, city, 1,000 trails.
All right, so number 7, where do you guys shower? Well, we have a shower in our present
and it works.
Road trek.
It's in the hallway, though.
It's in the hallway. It takes up the space between the toilet and the kitchen.
So the toilet's in the closet. It opens up. We'll show it in the tour at one point.
And there's a curtain that surrounds us with a fan on top to take out the moisture.
We'll do one of those.
Yeah.
Those popular.
We're most likely going to have a shower in our next van. Although people who do van life without a shower usually shower either at truck stops, community centers, or gyms. So they don't usually have a problem finding a shower or a bathroom for that matter.
You love our road trek? Well, now that we're building it and it's finally sound, we like our road trek too, and we like it even more since we went to the Tampa RV show. Ironically,
Wild Bill's Lawn Care, thanks for coming. Appreciate being here.
We like our 99.
Hope your shoulder's feeling better.
Oh boy, we like our 1999 road trek layout.
We do like our 99 road trek layout. We've been trying to
find one.
Been trying to find one that had a similar layout, but
on a ProMaster
doesn't really happen on the ProMaster. We haven't really found anything that suited our needs.
There's a couple of videos that'll come out that are almost
there are a few of them out there, a few vans out there commercially that come close or actually have certain aspects that we like, but none of them really had a floor plan that said buy me
at this price. And we looked at like.
And we looked at some pretty expensive vans.
Okay, question
number 8. Have you met any other living
others living
in the van with pets or young children? Yes, we've met quite a few people that were in van life with pets and young children. We went to El Campo Van Fest here in Quebec. Happens in September.
Going again.
And we're going again this coming year. And we met lots of people who live in vans and who have children and pets. So
and that made us realize that it's
doable.
It's doable. It's doable. Even with
the Cobra Roll, another person from the UK. Thank you for coming. Must be late where you are right now.
In America, it's safe. It depends where you go and you. Yeah, gunfire is. Yeah, we don't want to go anywhere where there's gunfire. Especially not with a kitty.
We're both doing great. Thanks, Cobra Roll.
So that was question 8. And there was even...
Blake Sweat.
For...
thanks for coming.
Van Life, there's programs that have already started researching for homeschooling. And they're amazing and they're not expensive. So that was question...
I'm going to massacre that name.
Oh, no, don't massacre.
Reb Hex QB, thanks for the super chat.
I'm notified that you're live now. Yes, we are. You just gave us a super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I said before on the super chats, we're going to thank you. And on our next edited video, we say thank you to them. Or you put it on the community tab.
I'm going to place everybody's channel link on the community tab.
Community tab. So that way you get publicity.
Exactly.
Because now we're 2,200 subscribers. He posted it and that's how I found out. So that was question 8, guys.
Question 9. Where do you poo while living in a van?
Why is this a recurring question?
Everybody always asks that question.
What is the fascination?
There's a big fascination about where people go to poo.
With toilets.
We currently have an RV toilet in our van
with a black
tank. So that's gonna be
simple.
for this van. Our next van, on the other hand, is gonna have a different toilet system. And the ones that usually get put into vans are composting toilets, cassette toilets, dry flush toilets, which is a toilet that has a big long bag that twists and makes different compartments.
That's actually the one I want.
And separates all the matter into individual
like a
pouches.
Bag.
And then once the pouches is all done, then you just throw the whole thing out into the garbage. They make them also for fishing and for cabins and for hunting and
all
things
you need
like that.
Is it
so that's the dry flush toilet. If you're going to go with a slightly more expensive alternative, they now have incinerating toilets.
He's trying to
which is the
me.
cleanest toilets that you can have. Of course, it does use propane, a little bit of electricity, but it burns everything down to a powder, which you then just toss in the garbage.
The idea of an incinerating toilet is cool, but flaming poop while you're driving down the street is kind of interesting with that concept.
Yeah, flaming poop.
We're going to have to do a flaming poop YouTube video if we get an incinerating toilet.
Lastly, in the van, we can't get away from this in the van life community, are pee bottles and poop buckets. The poop buckets, they put a bag over a bucket, 5-gallon bucket with a little toilet topper, and then you go in that, take off the toilet topper, close the bag, throw it out.
Yeah, if you van life in the city, there's plenty of showers,
and there's plenty of bathrooms as well around the city. So
yeah, we
just have to find one somewhere.
We were never in a bad storm in our van, but we were, when it wasn't fully built, in a very cold.
Our epic adventure, RV adventure. Flaming poop sounds like a trip to Taco Bell. It does.
I admit it would be a fun
we don't have
YouTube
any
video.
Taco Bells here in Quebec, but I think the rest of Canada does. So we'll probably stop off at Taco Bell at some point and try it.
Let's not stay on that question, please. Let's move on.
Let's move away from the poop question.
Let's move along from the flaming poop question, because the emojis are starting to come in a little bit too much. Although it seems to be a big question, which I don't understand.
No, you don't barbecue your butt when you flush. It goes down the chute, and at the bottom, it starts burning once the door closes. So there's no chance of you burning your butt. Thank you for the question, the Cobra Roll. Hey, Camper Life, thanks for coming.
My butt's on fire. Okay, next question.
Nursing our travel bug. Thanks for coming.
You almost
got tongue-tied there. Jerry Holly, thanks for coming.
Flaming poop. You almost fell out of your dinette. Yeah, okay. I don't want to be known as the flaming poop. Okay, next question. Sorry.
Chug-a-lug Doug. Thanks for coming.
I think you need to drink your coffee. You're not pronouncing the names.
Yeah, I gotta get a little bit of coffee.
We're like, beep, boo, boo, boo. Okay, question 9 was that. So question 10 is, how do you have privacy while living in a van? Curtains.
Well, there's curtains and separators. Right now we have actually 2 doors that we can separate the back from the middle section from the front section. So
yeah, so like
but a lot of people do it with heavy curtains.
Our door
mainly that's why we want to have separate living areas, so that if one person is sleeping in one side, another person could be working at another side. The front seats usually rotate, so that creates also an extra living area.
Yeah, that's important, because it's like just like those like New York condos where they have furniture that does multitasking.
Have you ever been in a bad storm while you were in the van at night?
Just cold.
We've been in cold. We haven't really been in a bad storm per se. I don't know what you mean by storm. If you mean winds.
Are you meaning winter storm, or you mean rainstorm?
Or rainstorm, or I'm not sure. But no, we haven't really been in a big storm.
No, but we were in a van that wasn't built, not level, when it was cold.
Yeah.
And poor Angel is, so it's okay. Now that was worth it for the experience, but that would not be my ideal full-time van life existence.
No.
Especially not with the kids.
But like Tampa, it's the people that made the experience. All right.
And for privacy, well, you can, the objective, like we said, is to go outside.
Yeah. So we want to go outside. So we want somewhere that has temperate climate, yeah.
And we're still going to be probably working for 8 months out of the year, and the other 3 to 4 months when we leave, that's when I guess privacy would, but then we're going to a better temperature, right?
Yeah.
So the other person has private time.
So next, number 11. What do you feel is the hardest part about preparing to live in a van? It's easy. Downsizing.
Okay, that's for him.
It's the hardest thing. I mean, basically you're stuffing, well, I don't know, it depends what you're starting from, but regardless, there's not much space in the van. So you definitely have to downsize and downsize and downsize some more.
Just saying, Christina, I seen a YouTube video where these people were working up by a bad ice storm, and their truck and RV got dented up. Oh, ice storm. We do have freezing rain here.
We do have freezing rain,
which we're trying to get away from.
We don't use our RV during the winter, so
outside in the winter.
We winterized it and we put a RV cover on ours.
We do leave with it. We're going to leave
but
with it.
We will leave next winter to go down to Tampa with it.
So hopefully we don't have to drive in a nice storm to get to Tampa.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I mean,
3 for the road RV. Thanks for being here.
So
good to see you.
Okay, so he said downsizing.
The American Wanderer. Thanks for coming.
Admit that
good to see you, GT.
Admit that my problem is not downsizing. It says, what is the hardest thing about preparing to live in a van?
Okay, you give your hardest reason.
Mine is not downsizing.
Well, what is it?
Mine is going to be adjusting the way I cook completely.
Oh yeah.
Because right now we buy a lot of stuff and we prepare large meals.
We do a lot of meal prep ahead of time right now, so we're gonna have to change our habits.
So that's
and cook more day-to-day stuff, but
like we make
I don't
a
think
batch
it's gonna
of
be
food.
that hard of a change.
It was my heart of a change.
Yeah, okay, it's your heart of a change.
Okay, number
Prayers
12.
for all you trips to be safe.
Oh yes,
thank
please.
you.
Yes, please. Okay, so question number
12.
12.
What do you find most appealing about van life? The freedom. And as mentioned before, the versatility of being able to camp in the city, camp at a campsite, and also boondock.
Van life is that, let's say, well, you can have a remote job and then you can go anywhere.
You can have a remote job.
But if you do, let's say I do my PhD at the University of British Columbia, if I get a position, a part-time position, like a contract position, teaching at University of Victoria, I can go there. If I go to Nanaimo, I can go there, and our house will be able to move with what I like to do, because sometimes you love what you do, but like there's a limit to where you can be hired, especially in a very competitive field. So that's cool. And also, well, you can bring your kid also, in our case, to different places without it being super expensive. It's expensive traveling with a kid.
There's not too many places that we won't be able to go.
And
because if you have a large class A, there are just some places that you can't get in. And
we have a dog. So even in Vancouver, even in Montreal, if you have a regular apartment, sometimes you can't find an apartment. We're lucky because we're in our condo right now. But so we have our own bed, our own sheets, or whatever. We'll be able to move it where we want, and we'll be able to have our doggy and
the
our
American Wanderer says he does boondocking and mooch-docking. Well, we wouldn't really be against mooch-docking either.
We just don't know enough people on the other side.
Driveway camping. We just have to make some friends.
We want to be our friends.
In Vancouver.
Or down California.
Or down in California. Well,
we're gonna buy. I mean,
they have. There's
boondockers across America, no?
Yeah, but there's Boondockers Welcome.
Boondockers.
And that you can reserve a driveway or a farm or whatever and park there for
thanks
for
Box.
A membership fee.
Box Vandy, thank you for the live, for commenting on the live. It's a nice stream because we're a little bit like kooky. At night, you'll always get us kooky. And those who met us the same know that we don't really change in front of a live or a person. So that was what.
Thanks, Jurgen.
So that
he says we can mooch talk at his place anytime.
Oh, thank you. I don't know where is he.
I'm not sure where he is.
We'll get to know where you live.
I know I've seen where he lives, but I don't remember because I see so many videos, and I don't know.
So that was question.
The art of RVing. I had a van when I married Carrie, and she still married me. Well, lucky man.
Well, he's had me for 21 years, and
we
now
got a
I'm
van
still staying
after
married.
We got married, and she stayed with me. Hey.
Because as I said, those 24-foot class B pluses are really nice. Okay, now the question 3. How do you get internet in your van?
13.
Sorry, nighttime. Didn't finish coffee.
How do you get internet in your van? Well, pretty much like anybody else who's on the move gets internet. Either a cell phone, jetpack, Wi-Fi.
There are so many videos on YouTube about
Winegard, Togo. There's just so many. We don't have as many cellular or internet providers here in Canada as you have in the States, but yeah, we're gonna have to look into that as we get into van life.
Honey, check out Just Incredible TV for Vancouver Van Life. We're already
members of Just Incredible TV. Actually, we're going to be going to CamperCon, which is put on by Just Incredible.
Which is when we go. So we're going to time our.
So we're going to time our trip with CamperCon.
Will you come? Are you going to be at the CamperCon?
You'll meet us at CamperCon.
There's like going to be a whole bunch of YouTube. Probably.
It's way further for us than it is for you.
Oh, Honey and me can answer a question. A 20-foot van. Can we take the ferry over to Vancouver Island?
I'm pretty sure we can.
Okay.
You can even take RVs to on the ferry. So why wouldn't you be able to take a van?
I don't know.
It just costs more.
Okay, so it's by weight.
It's by size.
It's by size?
I
now know that you can take a van to Cozumel, Mexico for $35 Canadian as long as it's under 21 feet. How's that for you? It's only 45 minutes.
Boggs Van D is inviting us to Quartzsite to boondock with her.
Hey.
We'll see if we can swing by there.
So that was question
13.
Question 14 is?
So question 14 is, how do you keep food cold in the van?
Really?
Yep. A lot of people think we just put food in shelves and leave it there. A lot of van dwellers have coolers and they bring in ice, but we actually have a three-way fridge in our van, which works on 12 volt, 120 volt, and propane. So yeah, that's how we keep food cold in our van. Although a lot of van users are putting the residential compressor fridges in their vans,
not 12
which
volt?
work on 12 volt and 120, but not on propane.
They don't have to be
they don't have to be as leveled as the gas ones do.
So what was the next one? That was really the ask us that. Okay, 15.
Number 15. How did you make the final decision to abandon the 9-to-5 routine and embrace van life?
Whoa.
Well, we're in the process of embracing van life. So we haven't quite given up the 9-to-5 yet. But it does look very appealing.
Yeah, we started off with escaping and being able to travel, which is what we're going to do next year. Then we'll see how the finances go. And then we'll probably have to liquidate everything.
Yeah, and also we're looking for portable income. Maybe do some digital online stuff, as well as
as well as being in the city 7 to 8 months. We'll probably do
we'll
contractual
probably
work.
do some contractual work.
Because I teach yoga, Pilates, and we're going to open up a corporate business, corporate health and wellness business in Vancouver, and then we'll be able to combine it.
Some other reasons why we're getting into van life is to just escape society's
camper life. Really?
What society deems as normal or necessary to live. We don't need the house with the picket fence and the 2 cars and the, it's just.
Camper life asked you a
Question for Justin: is it true your arms are bigger than Hulk Hogan's? No, they're not.
We have a picture of him and Hulk Hogan.
I've measured my arms, and the biggest I've gotten my arms to was 22 inches, and Hulk Hogan had 23-inch pythons. So yeah, he beat me.
You have a picture with Hulk Hogan.
I have a picture with Hulk Hogan.
And Stone Cold.
And Steve Austin, yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mine were slightly smaller, but then again, Hulk Hogan is 6'8" and I'm 5'9", so that's got to count for something.
RV grassroots. Maybe they don't understand that there is a difference between a regular van and a camper van, like a road truck. A cooler isn't found in a lot of regular vans. Yeah, no, people think van. Yeah, the road truck. I don't think Class Bs are becoming more popular.
Class Bs are a special subgroup of van life.
Not everybody knows
it's still a van,
which is funny.
Which makes it van life, but it's also part RV. So yeah, it's kind of like halfway between both worlds.
We do limbo between
worlds.
Wow,
that is amazing. You got pics with, yes, I got pics with both of them. Facebook. Camper life. I have them. I think I have them on my Facebook pictures. So if you're friends with me, you can go check that out.
You met celebrities. But yeah, so those were the questions. Those
were the 15 questions.
Some of them even surprised me that these questions keep getting asked by subscribers, but a lot by in person people. They're like, huh, how do you do it? But I mean,
bye Box Van D, thanks for coming.
Well, we're gonna
have a good night.
It's 60 minutes.
We're going to be signing off soon. We're going to be winding down. I mean, there's nobody doing the late show tonight, so we might go on for another couple of minutes, but we are going to be closing down fairly soon.
Do you guys have it? You guys are already in the thing, so do your networking, boy.
Sure. I guess we could do a little bit of uniting. I mean,
and sticker swap.
Yeah, the sticker swap. Well, we've done sticker swap.
No, but I mean,
we talked about it enough, I think. Well, I mean, there's more people in the chat at the moment. If you were to arm wrestle Hulk Hogan, who would win? Tough to say because he's getting older right now. So I guess I'd probably win because
you know, you're putting this out on recorded YouTube.
Hulk is almost
Hulk challenge you.
You know, Hulk, I think it might be close to his 70s right now, so we'll see.
Gotta go, guys. Bye. Thank you for being here for the hour.
VanLife with Gina Payne. Thanks for coming. Have a great night.
Thank you for coming and for listening to the questions that we keep getting asked, which are interesting, but I guess because we're in the field and a lot of content creators, they understand, but
yep.
So
okay. Content creators, if you want to type in CC in the chat, let people know that you're a content creator.
You're getting bet on by Grassroots Living for the Hulk Hogan winning.
We can do some uniting.
You tell the host.
What you gonna do, brother? Okay, so the CCs are coming in. So if you see somebody with a CC, or if you want to replay the live later and go through the list, see who you have, who you don't, because all these people are pretty good channels. And if you were to subscribe to any one of them, I'm sure you wouldn't be disappointed. So, yeah. Just if you go to subscribe to somebody's channel, please watch a full video and give them a relevant comment to that video. If not, I mean, there's no reason not to do that. If you don't have time to do that, put it in watch later and then watch it in full later, or just leave a comment on a live stream, because live streams do not affect people's analytics. So we don't want to be screwing up people's analytics. Yeah, so that's all we have to say about that.
Be true, be nice, do a view. Did you like that?
Nomadic Hippie knows Terry, so he's gonna tell him. Yeah, well, you know.
You're gonna do a VanLife / Hulk Hogan YouTube challenge?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Don't break your arm. You need to hold the baby. Okay. After the CC?
After the CCs. Okay, well, then we'll ask everybody who's an NN to type in NN into the chat. That's people who do not have content. People who watch our videos.
We have to
thank you. We appreciate very much. So please type NN into the chat and have yourself recognized.
Are there any NNs today?
There was one. Melnet Zip Codeless.
Susan
Susan Nelson Klein. Thank you. Barbara Carter. Well, you're technically part of RV Underway and you do the divas, but we'll consider you an NN. Thank you.
He got you. Okay. Thank you guys so much for having come. We're always, when we watch this, we realize we make fools of ourselves, but we make fools of ourselves in person all the time anyway.
So we personally would like to thank Lisa Free Spirit, Camper Life, and A Space for 3 for moderating today.
Thank you.
They're great channels and great moderators, and we're very thankful to have them here.
When we go down to to Florida.
Yeah, next time we
winter.
go down to Florida, we definitely got to get together with A Spacer 3.
You gotta make, unless you're coming up. We love the interaction on YouTube, but we're also people.
Yeah.
We like people.
Camper Life, great live. Y'all are a lot of fun. Can't wait to see you again. Thank you, Camper Life.
You're soon. You're in October. We're gonna see you.
Yeah. So if anybody doesn't know about it, there's a meetup in Mayberry, North Carolina, at Mount Airy, which is being put on by Camper Life and New Horizons. You can check out on Facebook. They have a Facebook group. It's called Camper Life and New Horizons Mayberry Meetup.
Now, what's cool is for us, it's halfway, and for people from Florida, it's halfway. Ah.
Well, Bill, thank you. Appreciate the comment.
So that's really cool. And if anybody is interested, Scott Punk, I don't know if he left. Did he leave? I don't know. There is.
That's okay, American Wanderer.
Which
I mean, life happens. Maybe next time.
And if you guys ever want to visit Montreal when it's not cold and pass by there, and you guys have, but it has to be smaller Vs for El Campo.
El Campo, yeah.
It doesn't have to be a van.
It doesn't have to be a van.
But it has to be under 25
It does
feet.
have to be a smaller RV. You can. You'd have to be under 23 feet or 25 feet.
Bye, Lucky Don. So thank you for coming. So if you guys want to visit Montreal.
Thanks, Lucky Dog. Thanks for coming. Say hi to Lucky Dog, moderator for us.
You can do a search for El Campo, which is put on by Van Gogh.
Jessica Whitmore.
And that's
Thanks for coming.
And if you guys come by September, we'll be in Montreal and we can show you some French food that is inexpensive, especially with your US dollar. And we will show you where to go in Montreal where it is less expensive, but you eat very well. Very, very well. So we could do like a mini meetup before going to El Campo. So
I don't know about the trailer. I guess it would have to be
we can find out.
Yeah, we can find out.
Let's find out quickly because we have to. We'll find out, and on the next live, we'll bring.
If you want to find out, just go look at El Campo Van Fest.
ELCAMPO Van Fest. Do a search for that for 2020.
2020.
It's in September.
It's put on by Go Van, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to answer your questions. You do have to buy it. You do have to buy a ticket per day to be there, but they also offer a meal package, I believe,
of organic food,
which is separate from the ticket for the event,
and it's local food.
But
yeah, from farms and
Go Van, El Campo Van Fest.
Go Van actually just got. They have a French documentary TV show.
That's a gathering in September, usually near the beginning of mid-September, and that's. Oh
my God, we were like 2,000.
And that's here in Quebec.
That was like, but not Montreal. It's like rural Quebec.
Yeah, closer to Quebec City.
We were going with our van. We're like,
it's about 2.5 hours from Montreal.
You can stop off here, and then we can show you how to eat French food that you don't have to go all the way to Paris to eat. So that's about it.
All right, nursing our travel bug. Thanks for coming. We're going to be closing up now, so we'd like to thank everybody who came tonight. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for the super chats. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.